Hello, all you awesome YouTube subscribers. My name is Bot, and welcome back to some more GTA 5. Now, in this episode, we're going to be doing some more of the stunt races again, but this time, as you can see, the stunt races, all of them are double money in RP, but it's for this week only. So I'm taking advantage of this while I can, because as you guys might have seen the last time I did this, I am actually kind of poor in GTA. I actually kind of asked if anyone would be willing to buy me a shark card and then send me the code for free or whatever, but I'm not sure if anybody's willing to do that. But if anybody is, please buy the code, and then I'll well, buy the code, and then yeah, okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Buy the code, say in the comment section of this video that you have it, but do not say what it is, because anyone can just take the code and do that. Instead, tell me and put in, put what your gamer tag is and what console you play on. But, well, actually, it has to be PS4. It can't be, Xbox One or whatever. But put it in the, comment section of this video, and then go ahead. Well, I'm trying to say this right, but I keep fucking up. Anyways, let me know in the comment section that you have the code. I will go ahead and ask you what your gamer tag is on PS4. You can, I can add you, and then you can send the code to me via direct message. So, that is if anybody's willing. But anyways, we're going to be starting up this first job here. Now, I did start this live stream a little ways into this, but you guys saw the ones that I did the last time. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Anyways, basically what I'm doing, basically how this works is I'm doing each stunt race. I've got 16 of them lined up. But this playlist is a little bit modified. I took out one of the races that I really, really hated and replaced it with one that I like a lot better. So, anyways, this is race number 4. The first 3 races of this playlist that I have are all motorcycle races. This is the first sports car race, excuse me. Anyways, this is the first sports car race. And because it's double money in RP, you also get double RP for doing the stunts. We're doing stunts in the game, stunts in this race. So, and I'm going to show you how to do a flat spin. So what you want to do, when you come off a ramp to do a flat spin, because this gives you more RP, hold the handbrake button and hold the direction you want to spin. You'll do a flat spin, and then when you land, and it's normally worth 200 RP, but in this case you get 400 because it's doubled. So, I would recommend doing that whenever you can. Now, on something with like a really big air ramp where you're in the air for like, 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds or something like that, I would recommend doing barrel rolls instead, because you can only get a certain amount of RP from doing flat spins. Barrel rolls, you can get an unlimited amount if you can get enough of them in. It's just you get more RP for doing flat spins than you do for barrel rolls. And if you're, not in the air for a very long time, flat spins are better. But if you're in the air for a really long time, barrel rolls are better. So, here I'm not in the air long enough, so I just do flat spins, get 400. I probably could have pulled up maybe 3, maybe 4 barrel rolls there. That probably would have given me 200 RP, half as much as I got from doing flat spins. So, and also flat spins are a bit less dangerous, because flat spins, you're almost guaranteed to land on your wheels. That is if you don't start going crazy with them or whatever. Oops, I kind of messed that one up, but anyways, flat spins and stuff, you're kind of flat spins, it's not as easy to fuck them up, pretty much. It's almost guaranteed you're going to land on your wheels, unless, of course, you try and do multiple in the air, like a really big air drop. Big air kind of thing. If you're, like, dropping, if you just have, like, a really big air, then I think it's better to do barrel rolls, because barrel rolls are, like, the only stunt that you can do it without really losing control of your vehicle in the air and having it go all sorts of sideways or whatever. Oh boy. I did not mean to do that, but I think one of my wheels got fucked up on the jump. If one of your wheels gets messed up and you're going around something, say like this, like a loop-to-loop or whatever, it'll mess you up. Or even just coming off a ramp, it'll mess you up. It'll make you turn when you don't want to turn. So... But yeah, basically what you want to do to get the maximum amount of money and RP out of these races, well, maximum money, not RP. RP you'll get the same amount of each time just for completing the race, but still, to get the maximum amount of money, you need to make sure each of these races reaches 8 minutes. You need to play them for a total of at least 8 minutes or more. So in this case, because I'm going to be able to get to the end of the... Because I'm going to be able to get to the finish line of this one in maybe half that time, maybe a little over half that time, then, you know, I'm going to be doing like an RP method at the end of it. Now, because it's double money in RP, that means I'll probably reach the RP limit faster. For those of you who don't know, there's an RP limit to each race. You can only get a certain amount of RP from doing stunts on each race. It's not unlimited. So, limited. So although barrel rolls can get you a lot more RP per, you know, stunt or whatever, if you do a lot of them, there is a certain point where it will cut you off and say no more, basically. It won't let you get any more than that. And because it's double money in RP, that means you just reach that limit faster. It's not like the limit is doubled. Just, you know, the amount of RP you earn from each stunt is doubled. Like, see there? I should have probably gotten RP for that jump, but I didn't. And I'll bet you that on this next jump, if I do the stunt and land, it won't give me any RP because I've already reached my RP limit. It's giving me RP awards probably because of, you know, how fast I'm doing it and stuff like that, but... Like right here, this is basically where the finish line is. If I do a flat spin right here, I bet you it won't give me any RP. Yup. See, told you. I landed it perfectly, nothing wrong, and it didn't give me any RP. That's because I've already reached my RP limit for this race, because of how many stunts and stuff I did, so... But like I said, you gotta play each race for at least 8 minutes, and I'm only at 5, so... Basically, I just gotta mess around for about 3 minutes. And it's... for a little less than 3 minutes, actually, but... Let's see... You can even just, you know, go off the track and do whatever, if you really want to. And don't worry about, you know, destroying your car or whatever. You'll just respawn on the track, so... I can mess my car up all I want right now. Yeah. If I wanted to completely demolish this car, I could, because I just respawn and then, you know, get a brand new car back. And there's no traffic on this either. I guess you can see it removes the traffic if you set it to off. I don't really think it matters if you set it to off or on, because you don't really go on the highway at all, so... 6 minutes, 15 seconds. So... Anyways... I would listen to music in the background, but A, I can't use Spotify while broadcasting, which Spotify's on my PlayStation, and B, even if I could, I shouldn't, I still wouldn't, just because, you know, because I can get copyright striked if I use any of the music or whatever. So, yeah, I can get copyright striked if it turns out that I use any copyrighted music in this game. And a copyright strike means that, you know, if you get, I think one copyright strike is just like a warning. 1 strike, warning. 2 strikes, those strikes you get a limit put on your videos. 3 strikes, you're kicked off YouTube permanently. kind of thing. So if you get one copyright strike, it's a warning. It means don't do it again, or there'll be consequences next time. Second time, second time they put a limit on how long your videos can be, meaning that, meaning you can only make videos 15 minutes long and stuff like that. And if you make them any longer than that you can't post them on YouTube, basically. So, and then the third copyright strike, your channel gets removed completely. Your channel gets banned and removed. So all of your videos that you had on your channel and everything will be completely removed from it. Oops, I didn't realize how long my time was going for. Sorry about that, guys, but anyways, in case you guys are wondering what I'm mumbling about, I remember watching a video from PewDiePie. Yes, I watch him sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Anyways, I remember watching a video from him where he explains that YouTube is doing some things that I don't think anybody really likes. Because he was explaining how he was subscribed to all these people, it unsubscribed him from the ones that he actually really liked, and kept him subscribed to the ones he didn't really like anymore. So the ones that he really liked, he got unsubscribed from somehow because they weren't the most popular channels, and then the ones that he did like, he stays subscribed to, even though he didn't like them, because they were more popular channels. And YouTube has been doing that a lot lately. I've recently been unsubscribed a few times from channels I really love, but because they're not popular channels, I get unsubscribed for them, and then I have to resubscribe to them. If that makes any sense, I resubscribe to them, And some, I've had to do it 2 or 3 times before YouTube finally got the idea that no, I didn't want to be unsubscribed from them. Because sometimes it unsubscribed. There was one, it unsubscribed me from this one YouTuber I really like to watch. I can't say what his name is now because I don't know. I don't remember exactly who it was that it happened to because it was a while ago. But I got unsubscribed from him 3 times as a result of YouTube deciding that because he wasn't popular, he was going to unsubscribe me from him and everything. And then I had to resubscribe to him yet again, and 3 times in a row. Oh, pretty much. Not really in a row, but 3 times I had to resubscribe to him. Yeah. All because YouTube thought that I shouldn't be subscribed to him because he isn't a popular channel. And then this one channel, one channel that I thought was good at first, but then I guess turned out it wasn't so good. I was subscribed to him, and he was a really popular channel, but and I kind of expected YouTube to and I was subscribed to him for the longest time. Now I don't know exactly why this happened, but I don't know if it was because of the new update that YouTube put in, or something that happened, or maybe it was just the YouTube thinking that I actually wanted to, even though I didn't. But after I unsubscribed from him, it resubscribed me to him automatically. Not right then and there, but it resubscribed later on in that day, and I went to go check it and check my notifications on my phone, and it said, this person has posted a new video, and it was the guy I had just unsubscribed from. And I was like, but I unsubscribed from him. So I had to go back in and unsubscribe from him yet again. Just because YouTube thought, because he was popular, that it would be a great idea he had to resubscribe me to him, thinking that I would keep subscribed to him that time. It's like, keep me subscribed to the people I subscribe to and keep me unsubscribed from the people I unsubscribe from. So, you know? And it is kind of annoying, especially for those people who, especially for the smaller channels like me that are trying to grow. It's annoying because people are constantly getting unsubscribed simply because this is a smaller channel, and you know, and they think the more popular channels should get more attention and people like us shouldn't. It's like, no. I'm not saying the bigger channels should get less attention. I'm just saying that we should get more attention than we currently do. YouTube and everybody else doesn't seem to want us to get really any attention, and it's annoying. I guess it's because they make more money on the more popular channels, and the channels like us, we don't really make any money off of it, so they don't really care about it. They don't care about us, and it's like, seriously, come on. Even YouTube's copyright system is fully automated. If you get caught with a copyright thing, it automatically, you know, if you post a video on YouTube, it automatically it's searched for copyrighted material by machines and stuff, which sometimes will say that there's a that there's something copyrighted in there and get a copyright error when there's nothing copyrighted in the video. You know, absolutely nothing copyrighted, and yet you still somehow get a copyright strike because of it. And then you have to go to complain to YouTube, say, hey, there was nothing copyrighted in this video, and your software flagged it as copyrighted. So they have to go back in and fix it. But either way, it's like, just freaking stop doing what you're doing. Stop trying to make people focus on the more popular channels. They've already gotten really popular. You don't need to make them any more popular. It wouldn't work, you know? Trying to make them more popular than they already are isn't really gonna work. The only way people are gonna, the only way they're gonna get more popular is if people actually decide they want to subscribe to that person. If people decide they don't want to subscribe to somebody, then buddy, you can't make them subscribe. And even if you do make them and if you do, they'll just undo what you just did because they don't want to be subscribed to them. So, if anything, I would be trying to help the smaller channels, simply because once they grow into bigger channels and get more attention, they could start making more money off of us. You know, the more small channels they focus their efforts on, and actually, the more small channels they focus their efforts on and actually try to help out and get more subscribers, the more profits they'll make. They don't realize that, but that's how it'll work. But, just saying, that's how it should work, you know? Try and help the smaller channels rather than dissing them and making them where they're less popular. Me, personally, I only have 13 subscribers, but even then, I'm still glad I have that number. But still, YouTube pulling stupid shit like that just to make the popular subscribers even more, just to make the popular YouTubers even more popular? Seriously. I mean, I'm not against the YouTubers. They've done nothing wrong. They've done absolutely nothing wrong. I'm not, saying that they're bad or whatever. I like some popular YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie sometimes, although I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but I do occasionally watch him. I think he can be funny at times. Anyways, it's like, I'm not attacking them. I'm not saying that this is the popular YouTubers' fault. It's not their fault at all. It's YouTube's fault. YouTube is doing this to try and YouTube is the one doing this, and YouTube is the one to be blamed for it. Not the YouTubers, just YouTube itself. So, and I know some people would think that I'm just attacking the popular YouTubers, but I'm not. I swear to God, I am not attacking the more popular YouTubers. It's not their fault. It's not anybody's fault but YouTube's. So, if YouTube were to stop doing that, I'll bet you that those channels would just get more popular on their own. We would. Oh. Yeah. Also, because you guys may wonder, like, one of the first videos I kind of ever did was with my good friend named Donatello906. We played the Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops missions together. We played all of them in a series. So, basically, you guys may be wondering why I haven't been playing with him recently. It's simply because he does not have a PS4. He has an Xbox One. And the PS3 that I played with him on not taken away, but I couldn't keep it because it wasn't technically mine. I was still living, I was still kind of living with my mom at the time, and no, scratch that. I was living with my aunt at the time that we recorded that, but I only thought I was going to be staying there for a limited time. I had no idea that I would actually be staying here permanently, kind of thing. Well, it's still not completely permanent, but it's permanent for now. I like living up here a lot better than I did down there. But anyways, I made that video with him, and I made those videos with him, and we haven't been playing together for a while because I don't have enough money to get another PS3, because the PS3 that I had at the time was not mine, it was my family's, so they took it back after I decided that I was going to be staying here, and, we just decided, and, now I have to get money to get a new PS3, which hopefully should be soon, so you guys should be seeing us playing together a bit more often, hopefully soon, but I can't make any guarantees, because if I were to say, I guarantee you I'll have a PS3, I'd be lying to you. I can't guarantee anything. So you guys are just gonna have to hope and pray I can actually get enough money to get the PS3 soon. But anyways, I have a hell of a lot more games on the PS3 than I do on PS4. But right now, the only way I can record videos at all is on PS4. I can't even record them. I have to live stream every video. But you know what? I'm fine with that. Gives me a chance to get your feedback from you guys and everything. So, I got no problems live streaming my videos. Except for the fact that I can't, just pause in the middle of the live stream and to go do something or at least I don't think I can. Hang on, guys. It's gonna, you're not gonna be able to see this for a second, but I'm gonna be checking out my settings here. Let me checking out my settings real fast. Just checking something out real fast here, guys. Nah, doesn't look like there's really any way I can pause the... Doesn't look like there's any way I can actually pause the broadcast and everything, so... Sorry about that, guys, but... Anyways, on to the next race. Let's go. I mean, and it actually honestly feels good to be talking to you guys about this. Even if, you guys are watching this video after it's been in live stream to YouTube, it still feels good to talk about it and everything. So, anyways, let's do this. So, now, another recommendation I would make for these races is to just, is to do stunts whenever you can. Like, see, right here I'm doing a wheelie because this will get me extra RP. I mean, yeah, it's not a heck of a lot out of extra RP, but you know what? Every little bit helps. And I do mean that. Every little bit helps. So, right here, I do a front flip. And I kind of hit my brakes. And then the gas, so I can kind of do a wheelie going down this slope. Now right here around this, in this part, once I go on this corner, you can sometimes do a wheelie here if you get it right. Like if you get the timing right like that, you can do a wheelie there. Ugh. Now wheelie normally awards just 25 RP no matter how long it is. It awards you 25 RP each time, but in this case it's double money in RP. So I get twice that amount. Now because I'm looking to get 8 minutes on this race anyways, it doesn't matter if I, kind of mess up or whatever. Because if I do mess up, that'll just add time on, so it's not like I'm trying to do a world record or anything like that. Not at all. If I were trying to do a world record, I would be setting it to 1 lap and doing that kind of thing, which I'm not. Oh, whoops. I forgot I can't do the... I gotta do a backflip here. And I don't think... Oh, never mind, I guess I can do it. I was gonna say, I don't think I can do it now because I fucked up, but nope. I could. And, another little tip, if you got these speed boosts, don't do wheelies and stuff over them, because if they're strong enough, certain ones are pretty strong, others are fairly weak, but depending on how strong each, speed boost is to whether you'll stay on the ground and maybe just have your wheelie go a bit higher, or you'll actually go airborne. I've gone airborne a few times because I've been doing a wheelie over a more powerful boost pad. So. Now this one ain't exactly my favorite, but it ain't my least favorite either. There was one off-road motorcycle race that I despised. I despised it so much. It was so easy to go off the course and just go any direction, pretty much. Like, it was, and I'm not saying that in a good way either. I'm saying, like, you would constantly get thrown off the track against your will. You would be going along the track, and then all of a sudden you would hit some little thing and get thrown completely off the track without even intending to. And there were so many tight spaces and obstacles and everything that you could hit. It was ridiculous. It was so hard to get through the track. I think Rockstar really shouldn't have even made that race, in my personal opinion. I think it was called like Forest Run or something like that, but it was a motorcycle race going through basically what's that one area? I'm trying to think of it. It's the area, it's that little town down next to Mount Chiliad, and where the police station is, the ammunition, the mod shop. It's that little area down there pretty much that it takes place in. It's in that little area down there. That's pretty much where it takes place, so. And I despised that race just because there were so many twists and turns, no places you could do wheelies, and anytime you tried to pull an aerial stunt, say like a front flip or a back flip, you would either not go far enough or go too far. There were only a set number of places that you could do aerial stunts or wheelies. And even then, in the places you could do wheelies, it was really hard to. You had to time it just right, or you would mess up and either not get the wheelie or you would crash. So I really hated that race. So I just removed it from my playlist completely and went ahead and replaced it with another one that I like a lot more. It's another off-road race, but this one is racing off-road trucks. Not racing off-road motorcycles, but off-road trucks. So, and another thing I might show you guys, if it decides to work for me, is a spot where you can get a custom Sand King XL to spawn in. Because I've gotten like 3 of them. I've gotten like 4 of them to spawn in so far in total. Not in one game session, obviously, but you know, in multiple game sessions, I've gotten 4 of these things to spawn in. So I can show you guys that location, and I won't have to worry about, you know, like people's mics interfering or whatever, because I'm in a party. I created a party specifically for the purpose of this video, so nobody could, so nobody's mic could ruin this, and nobody would hear me just talking and think I was crazy. Because I know that sometimes, when I'm talking into the mic for you guys, people who are in the game can also hear me, and I know that people don't exactly like that, so. Plus, not to mention the fact that some people like to play music through their mics, and if some idiot is playing music through his mic, and I capture any of it on my, if I, you know, God almighty, I did not want to do that, hang on, because I'm not in a hurry or anything. I want to try that again. I am not in a hurry, so I have time to try this. I hit both of them, not just one, but both. So I want to try that again real fast. But anyways, these. Yeah, I absolutely despised that race, as I was saying. But anyways, also, before I got cut off and everything because of what just happened there, I don't want it to play kids' mics, because some kids play music through their mics, and if the music is copyrighted, which it most likely is, which it most likely will be if it's coming through another kid's mic, then I could get copyright strikes simply because of that, and I don't want that. So I created a party so that when I got out, nobody would hear me talking and I couldn't hear anybody else, just in case somebody was playing music on their mics. So minutes 18 seconds, or 8 minutes 21 seconds. $16,816, 8,580 RP for one race. Now say if you do 16 of these, let me do the math here real fast. Okay, hit that, make sure I don't miss that. Okay, there we go. So if I do the math here real fast, $16,806 times 16, because you get that each race, that would be equal to $268,896. Now, I'm not obviously going to get that much, simply because I have fees to pay. Like I have the, you know, like it automatically takes those fees out of your money and everything when you're racing and stuff. Like, you know, the property utility charge, the mechanics charge, the executive assistant, stuff like that. it takes that stuff out, so I won't have exactly that much, but I'll have somewhat something close to it. Alright, and then if I do 3,580 RP times 16, that's about 57,200 RP. That's about 57,280 RP for doing this one playlist. Plus another 1,600 for completing the playlist itself. So that's a total of 5,880 RP, or 58,880 RP. Yeah, so an overall total of 58,880 RP. Alright, I know some of you guys are kind of bored by that, so let's get this show on the road. I want to leave this one for 2 laps, because this one is pretty long, but this one is also good for getting some major air during the stunts. There's some stunts where you can get some really big air here. I have to keep changing that. The reason why it keeps showing my armored outfit is because I just finished doing the Pacific Standard heist with some friends, because that's one of the ways that I've been making money, because we get 4 players to do it, but two of them don't take any money. The other 2 take 50% each, and then you get the money for, and then you can use the money for other things. So you get like 600 grand a piece almost. That is if you don't get shot during the heist, because for those of you who don't know, you have to make sure that whoever's carrying the money during the heist doesn't get shot too much, because if they do, you'll lose money from it. This one, it's better to do a barrel rolls on, because you're already upside down when you come out of the tube, so trying to do a flat spin would not work out. You'd just lay it on your roof, unless you manage to flip over and start doing the flat spin, which would take a while. So, in my opinion, not really worth it. Just do the barrel rolls on that jump. Oh, whoops. Now this next part, you gotta do kind of a roundy-bouty, I guess. So, you gotta come through this part, and you gotta stay up here, and really quickly go over. So you go all the way around. Oh, that... Okay, I don't know why that happened. That should not have happened, and it did. Okay, well, anyways. Now that you've done that, go ahead and that. Once you've done that, come up here, kind of flatten your car out with that ramp like this, and then start the flat spin. 1, 2, 3, and then just kind of let your car slow down in the flat spin. You don't want to let it go for too long, or you'll wind up spinning out of control. Now this one you can spin a few more times, just because, you're a bit closer to the surface you're going to land on, so... And typically I earn all the RP I can get from the stunts within the first lap, because of how long this race is and how many points there are where you go airborne, say like this one. Oh boy. Oh. That was lucky. Typically if I do a stunt in there, I come out all wonky and come out sliding on my roof or something, and then just get completely messed up by it. But that time I came out pretty okay, so. Yeah, see, there's a lot of stunts where you get some pretty big air in here, so take advantage of them. Get the RP while you can. Let's see. Okay, I think I probably earned most of the RP I'm going to get for the stunts during the race, if not all. So I might get some RP for these first couple of stunts right here. Like this one, yeah, I got it. I figured I probably didn't earn all of it, but you know, this next one I might. The next one coming up, not coming up anytime soon, but oh boy, I missed the freaking boost pad. I hate that. Sometimes you're trying to, you know, avoid slowing down too much, so you go around the corner a little bit fast, and because of it, you just missed the boost pad. You're within, like, if you just reached over, you could touch it, but you're just out of range of it, so, you know, and as a result, you miss it, you can't use it. Okay, this one's only 2 laps because of how long it is, like I said. Okay, so that's done. I got some RP from, but what do you want to bet this next really big one coming up, I won't get really any RP from it. I'll bet you. Not literally, I won't bet you anything in real life. I won't actually bet you anything, I'm just saying that because I think that, you know, I probably won't get any RP from this next stunt. So, there we go. That was a bit smoother. That was smoother. I didn't mess up that time. Okay, I'll bet you I won't get any RP from this, but let's do it anyways. 1, 2. Yep, told you. Didn't get any RP from it. Didn't get any RP from that one either. Told you I wouldn't get any RP from it. Do that just for the hell of it. Looks like we're coming out of this tube backwards. Almost. You like my symbol, guys? You guys like my crew symbol? I'm gonna say. Now, me personally, I don't play Pokemon, so a Pikachu doesn't really mean much to me, but I know some people like Pokemon and everything, but I don't play Pokemon. I don't play anything to do with Pokemon, really. I'm just not into it. Sorry for those of you who are like, you don't like Pokemon? Oh, well, why the hell not? I just don't, okay? I don't have to have a reason for not liking it. I just don't. I never have. There's some people that seem to think that I have a reason. There's some people that seem to think that, you know, I have to have a reason for not liking Pokemon or a reason for liking other things or whatever. And it's like, no, I don't. I can just like it or not like it. I don't have to have a reason for it. So, don't you hate those people who won't stop nagging you because they think you have a reason for hating it when you really don't, and you just hate it. and you just like have, you know, a bad feeling about it. You just hate it and stuff like that. You just don't just hate it overall. Because I know I've gotten that feeling a few times from certain people. Not to name anyone in my family, of course. No one, it's not anyone in my family that does it. But I know some of my friends have done it. Like, they keep thinking that I have a reason for hating something, when really I don't have any reason at all for hating something. I just hate it. So, okay, so this one, need to set for 3 laps. Why is my character not showing? Oh well. Anyways, need to set this one for 3 laps. At least for me. At least I do, anyways. I don't want that. Yes, that's not the outfit I want. I want this one. The reason why I keep choosing my free mode outfit is because I don't think... The reason why, you know... crap, I just forgot what I was saying, but... Oh yeah, the reason I, like, keep equipping my free mode outfit rather than equipping a racing outfit is because I don't really see any kind of strategic advantage to it, you know? There's not really any kind of advantage to having a racing outfit on and there's not any more of an advantage to having a racing outfit on than there is to just having your normal street outfit on. It's like, the way I see it, it's pointless, you know? As far as I can see, it's pointless to just have a racing suit on. I mean, in real life, not. If they have a point behind it, but in a video game, not really. But yeah, in real life, those racing suits are actually fire resistant. So basically, they're meant so that if the suit does catch on fire, it'll take a while before it'll actually start hurting the person wearing it. So the person wearing it has some time to extinguish the fire if it does catch fire. You know? That's basically what those suits are for in real life. And the helmet is so that in case for some reason, you know, the seat belt, the safety harness that they have in there fails for some reason, then the driver has another thing to protect his head. that one was a bit close. Almost went into the water on that one. I mean, yes, guys, I keep using the same cars for these races just because, you know, they're kind of like the best cars I have. Plus, the more I use them, the more I get used to them, and the more I know how to handle them, so they're just my best cars. The Banshee is the best sports car I have. The Batty 801 is the bike I have. This Turismo R is the best supercar I have. The Duke of Death, I guess, is the best muscle car I have. So, and then the Sand King XL is actually the only off-road vehicle I have. So therefore, I guess it's the best. Okay, after this race, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and check my friends list to see who's all online, and see if anyone, you know, is online or whatever. I mean, I plan on finishing this playlist of races, but still, there's a friend that I was playing with, and I told you guys that I was playing the Pacific Standard heist before I did this. That's why my armor outfit was glitching on, but anyways, I was doing that, and he was the guy I was playing it with, but he's not like some guy that, you know, just does whatever he wants when he wants. No, he actually kind of takes these things seriously, so I actually like playing with him. He's a good guy, and he's willing to help out too, so long as, you know, he's willing to help out so long as you're willing to not, so long as you're not an asshole. And I'm not really ever an asshole. I'm only an asshole when someone else is an asshole to me. I'm only gonna be an asshole if someone else be an asshole to me first, you know? What is that? What is it they say? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So, that's basically what I do. I treat them kindly so that they'll treat me kindly. But then sometimes, even though I treat them kindly, they still don't tend to treat me kindly. Alright. Oh boy. I did not mean to do that. Hang on, guys. Now my left wheel is fucked up, and if I don't respawn, that's seriously gonna affect my performance. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit because I want to have enough speed to actually make this jump. Yeah, if I don't go back, I'm not gonna have enough speed to make the jump and get the, I'm not gonna have enough speed to make the jump up and do the stunts that I want to do, so. Oh boy. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you slow down or steer or whatever, you just can't avoid going into the water sometimes. Sometimes the game, like, is basically bound and determined to make sure you go into the water. Sorry guys, just stretching. Just got back from going shopping and everything today, so kind of trying to loosen everything out and get it relaxed. So loosen everything up and get it relaxed, because my body's still in kind of a tense state after that. I'm not sure I want to continue this, guys, honestly. I don't think I will, actually. I think I'm just going to go ahead and quit here. Probably just end the live stream, too, just because I can't bring myself to do it, you know? Like, I can't keep forcing myself to do something I don't want to do. At least not when it comes to something that's meant to, you know... When it comes to work, I can force myself to do something I don't want to do, just because I know that I'm going to get rewarded for it. But this, I mean, I will get rewarded for it, but I don't really see, it's not really that good of a reward. It's not even a real life reward. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and call it a video. So, if you guys liked it, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, this is War Waging Bot, signing out.